Hi guys, my name is Tiffany Ema from tiffanyema.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be talking to you about my skincare routine. I know I shared in my introduction video that a lot of the reason why I started this channel in the first place was to document my skincare journey and kind of let you know the things that are working for me, what's not working for me, and kind of all the research that I do to get my skin in balance. So a lot of what I struggle with is I'm acne prone, I am super combination, and I have sensitive skin as well. So I've been trying to piece together this regimen that really helps to balance all of that and just help my skin to be more under control, basically. I've tried everything under the sun. I've tried Proactive, I've tried Clinique, I've tried Estee Lauder, I've tried a lot of different drugstore brands, and I found that it doesn't work. Like when I use those regimens, like they might work at first, and then I always end up breaking out again on a regular basis. So I've been piecing together a routine based on like different products that I've read good reviews about, that I've researched the ingredients, and I really want to share that with you today, the routine that I have currently, and I will always update you if anything changes. If I find that something is really not working for me, I will let you know. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first step in any skincare routine is obviously cleansing. So I use currently the Boots Expert Anti-Blemish Cleansing Foam, which I actually really like this. First of all, I would say that anti-blemish is really like, that claim is not really true about this product, and it really is almost never true about a cleanser, because it doesn't sit on your skin. So if there's any type of medicine in it, it's not actually going to be sitting there long enough to counteract the bacteria that causes acne. So I would guess that, you know, because it cleanses really well, I guess that's what the anti-blemish portion of it is. It does have willow bark extract, which is salicylic acid. However, it's not really enough in there to do anything for your skin. But I would definitely suggest this because it's a really great water-soluble cleanser, and it gets all your makeup off. So I definitely will recommend this. It's like $4.50 or something like that at Target. The next step in my skincare regimen is toner. I use the Derma E Soothing Toner. I mentioned earlier that I have sensitive skin, and this is very, very soothing. Like, it doesn't burn, it doesn't have alcohol in it or menthol, which a lot of astringents and toners do, and I would stay away from those products. Even if you're not sensitive, they still are irritants, like huge irritants. In addition to fragrance, stay away from that too. But you don't want to be putting that on your face. The intention of a toner is to kind of like add antioxidants to your skin and to help to assist in repairing your skin if you have any damage. This particular one has, I should have practiced pronouncing this before I actually made this video. You know what? I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I'm going to link it below, and I will list why it's a good antioxidant. But this is really great on my skin. It's very soothing, hence the name Soothing Toner. So I'm really excited about this, and I would suggest this. A lot of really good toners are not less than around $20. This one is around $15 or so. So I would pick it up at any of your like local like health food stores, like Whole Foods has it. Stores like that would carry it. I did see Derma E at CVS once, and I thought that was random because I'd never seen it in a store like that. But I definitely would suggest this. Again, it will be linked below. The next step in my regimen is actually, I believe, the most important, and what has for me shown the most improvement in my skin is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid is by Paula's Choice. BHA is salicylic acid, and it is something that will exfoliate in your pores. Instead of like exfoliating when you're scrubbing at your skin, which is typically the way people think of exfoliating, you're really like damaging it, and you could be drying your skin out. So this type of exfoliant will actually exfoliate in your pores and help to cleanse out all that bacteria that's in there. And it also can jumpstart the healing process. As far as if you have acne scars or dark marks, sunspots, anything like that, like it can help to regenerate your skin. I won't say that it does regenerate your skin. I would say that it assists into regenerating your skin. But this is a really great formulation of this. It's at 2% BHA, which is a really great percentage as far as actually doing something. Like, you see a product with salicylic acid and it's not listed as an active ingredient, really is not going to do anything for you. So I would suggest only Paula's Choice for salicylic acid treatments, because Paula's Choice really has the best options for it. The next step, super important, is moisturizing. Even if you have oily skin, you should be moisturizing your skin every single day and night, because even if your skin is oily, what you're doing, if you're just constantly putting on products that is intended to kind of dry out the oiliness, likely you're going to start to overproduce more oil because your skin is trying to force it to balance, but then you end up just having oily skin all the time. If you have oily skin, it's really great to go with something like a gel moisturizer versus like a heavier cream, because it's way more lightweight, and it can be more skin identical because of the ingredients that they use in it. The one that I'm currently using is the Simple Ultra Light Gel Moisturizer. This one is really great. Like, I actually have some problems with Simple products because it is intended for sensitive skin and they call themselves the sensitive skin experts. However, a lot of their products have really irritating ingredients in them, which obviously for sensitive skin is not going to work. But this particular product, like, it's basic. It has a couple of antioxidants in it, but what I really like about it is how light it is, and the glycerin in it is is a skin identical ingredient, so it really just kind of sinks into your skin and provides a good amount of moisturization. Because I do also have dry patches in my skin, this is not enough for me. I have to use, I don't have to use this, I just choose to use this Argan Wear Argan Oil by Physicians Formula. I really like it because it's a really great oil for your skin and hair and pretty much anywhere on your body, but I use it actually under my eyes, and through here I get really dry as well, so I use that in addition to my gel moisturizer to kind of add a little bit more moisturization in the areas where I am extremely dry. As far as acne treatment goes, I actually have been using tea tree oil as my spot treatment. I mix it in either with my moisturizer. Sometimes I put it in my African Healing Clay Mask, which I should have been showing to you in this video. I just thought about it, to kind of fight bacteria. Tea tree oil has been studied to be just as effective as benzoyl peroxide, which is a lot more drying and a little bit more harsh for me. However, it does take longer to work, so I have been testing it out, and I think it's been working really well, especially as a spot treatment, because it really has healing properties as well as antibacterial properties. The one I use is this one from Trader Joe's. This is actually an empty bottle because I poured it into a dropper bottle, but I use this one from Trader Joe's. It is 100% pure tea tree oil, which you probably shouldn't be using at pure concentration. The hardest thing about using tea tree oil is that it's hard to measure how much you're using, because it's not, you know, already formulated for you. But most tea tree oil products has so little tea tree oil in it that is not really helpful. Like the one from the Body Shop, for instance, is like maybe 1 or 2% tea tree oil, and it's like alcohol and water is the rest of it, and that's not doing it for me. Plus alcohol is super irritating, so wouldn't suggest buying that if you're thinking about getting tea tree oil. So the next step in my skincare regimen is extremely important for everyone to have in their skincare, especially if you're trying to lighten any acne marks or dark spots. Sunscreen. You need a sunscreen all year round, not just in the summer, all year round, because it will protect your skin. That's what it's supposed to do, but the sun can be really damaging to your skin, and it will enhance dark marks. Like you going out in the sun to tan and you have hyperpigmentation, it's going to become more obvious. So it's really great to have a sunscreen on every time you leave the house. Currently I'm using the Derma E Antioxidant Natural Sunscreen. Natural. When it comes to sunscreen, first of all, it's not natural. Like, they have to make it. Like, it doesn't just come out of the ground as sunscreen. Like zinc, this particular one only has zinc oxide in it, which is a really great sunscreen. Zinc is naturally occurring in nature. zinc oxide is not. They have to make it. So it is based on derived from natural ingredients. However, it is not natural. So don't let anyone ever fool you about sunscreen being natural. It is not. I keep saying it is not over and over because I just really want to stress that, because it's not. But the great thing about zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, both of them, instead of absorbing the sun rays, they actually block the sun rays, so it reflects it off of you versus absorbing it, which is why you can put this type of sunscreen on and immediately go out in the sun, versus like more of the chemically based sunscreens like avobenzone, for example. Those type of, they have to be Thank you so much for watching my video about my skincare regimen. I will say that I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. I am just someone who likes to research. I like to, for me, it's fun piecing this together. It's like a puzzle for me, and I love it. I enjoy doing it. So you can ask me questions. I will research it for you if I don't know the answer. And if I just don't know and I don't know how to advise, I will just say that as well. If you have some real skincare issues, like if you think you have a malignant mole on your face, like, you need to see a dermatologist. Other than that, if you're just dealing with, like, you know, the battles of like combination skin, acne or something like that, like, by all means get out there, do the research, and like take care of your skin the best way you know how. Again, water soluble cleanser, really good antioxidant toner, exfoliating, moisturizing, and sunscreen. Like, those are the must that you have to have if you really want to get your skin into balance. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.